Alright, I'm live right now. Tested some stuff. Doing some testing. That's what they always say. Gonna say testing a lot of times to make sure everything's all okay. Hope everyone's doing alright. So yeah, well, some talk I want to say. It's like work today it's like slow as usual. Part of me wish I could I could work Sunday, like last Sunday, because I heard it was extremely busy at the airport. But I kind of want to like bear all that the workload that I'll probably suffer through. So yeah, it's yeah. Yesterday was slowish as too. I'm just like worried, like my hours will be cut because business has been pretty sluggish. Mac 0.5. So I don't know what's the big deal is, but yeah. So today I'm just gonna like just stay out from Smash for a while and just play some good old retro games. So we got the Banana Republic, that is Donkey Kong Country. Yep, that's right. Dictator Kong. Always get nostalgic hearing that. So I streamed this game before, but I figure I would like to stream it again because this is one of the very few first games I played back as a kid, and it's still a timeless classic. So like this game was the shit back then. Oh yeah. It's like like I think it was like 9 months since I last streamed this. Since I'm just like playing Smash a lot, and yeah, I feel like I just want to like be more of a variety streamer, so like go figure. Fuck. Not very gamer of me, huh? It's like oh, this guy used the D-pad. I always like use the control stick. So yeah, it's like I talk a lot about this game. It's one of my favorites of all time. I'm pretty sure it's for like us, like millennials. I was born in 1996, by the way. Burp. So like it's always good to like just go back to play the classics. Because I feel like modern gaming nowadays is like a money making scheme. Sorry to say to those who play like modern games like GTA 5. I'm getting sick of having to like just go through like new games that just turn out to be soulless. It's like give us a game that's much more fun and not like a chore. Like I've been hearing like, you know, like back when GTA was fun to play through. It's like San Andreas really upped the content a lot. Like, you know, that's like with San Andreas, that's pretty much Rockstar's magnum opus. Until the hot coffee mini game scandal came in and the lawsuit cost them millions. So it's kind of screwed them over, but I think they still do well because they earn lots of money from like pretty much all the 3D GTA games. Like lots of money made from, you know, making a controversy. Like GTA was one of the first games that were like pretty violent. And just do crimes, do drugs, do coke, do prostitutes. Things like that. I'm gonna skip this dude. I also played GTA 4 and kind of like just dropped it because I kind of got burned out of playing the previous 3 games. Well, like I would sure like to go back to GTA 4. I did play 5 and I just feel like GTA 5 was not my thing. I'm just collecting bonuses. Like it counts just to get into the levels, not the being in the levels themselves. Yeah, it's like when with like GTA's definite version edition, whatever the fuck it's called. Like it was like Rockstar has just started to like make improvements around it, and you know how cheap Rockstar, sorry, how cheap Rockstar is. Like they can only bother to just make the trilogy remaster from the ground up instead of just get the fucking mobile devs who made the mobile ports of GTA trilogy to work on the game, the edition. That's like the one of the worst ways they do, like a video game company will do to your favorite games, like back as a kid. Just like this ruined experience that you had back then. I mean, like to be honest though, GTA back then was kind of jank too, and you can like do glitches to do funny stuff, or overall break the game, of course. But that's what make GTA fun. So like do all these crazy glitches. I love this music too. Like I was so disappointed when I just saw the first view, like what I saw from like other streamers like Vinny Vine Sauce and yeah, Vinny Vine Sauce, just him, I guess. Like can see how disappointed with the edition. Like yeah, this is no bueno, hombre. Yeah, it's like $60 wasted. Like my friend bought the edition, then like she played it way too long to able to get a refund on Steam, so she got screwed out of $60. And I did try to warn her about it, like how shitty it is. Like, I don't blame her. She loves GTA. I mean, you know, we all make dumb decisions in our lifetimes. Doop. Like, hoping like the holiday travel will be pretty busy. Like, I'm just like at the point where I'm just gonna just like ask if I could leave early, because just only like doing cleaning and cooking and run like whatever food is on at the in the kitchen. Like, I'm cashier guy. Me cashier guy. Would you like to drink or eat or to go? Doop. Game doop. Yeah, like for real. Like, just exhausting, just like standing around doing nothing when I had like a few people around. Like, I'm not looking to like just outright quit for my job. I love my job. It's pretty much the best job I have so far. Like, sure, there's some bullshit going on, but not enough to like steer me away from working. Like, I'm pretty sure it's still hard to find a good job these days. So, you know, it sucks for people who need bills to pay, yet they still can't find a job. And the government just being such, like, fucking babies about everything. Like, just arguing each other to see who has the biggest dick. Like, grow the fuck up. Our economy is, like, fucking reduced to pretty much Venezuela. We're close to that. I'm not even sure myself, but I believe so. There's some quack politicians we have lately. I mean, I know, like, pretty much, I'm just gonna say myself, like, that's in, like, I'll probably just consider myself a neutralist, because I don't give a fuck about either party here in America. It's like, people, like, you know, lawmakers need to work together and just get over differences. Like, you know, we're all suffering in a way. This pandemic has been, like, costing us lives. I mean, as you know, it's important, you know. Human lives are more valuable to me than anything else when there's, like, a pandemic going on. Like, I always tell people, like, just max the fuck up. Like, you know, as much as I despise them for their choice to not wear the mask or get vaccinated, it's like, just like, I don't want to be that kind of douchebag who say, oh, you're not gonna be maxed or vaccinated? Well, yeah, too bad. Enjoy whatever moments in your life have. Like, nah, I'm not like that at all. No. Like, some part of me do, but, you know, I don't want to be an outright douchebag. Because, you know, like, I get people, some people I can understand, like, their fears of, like, whatever is in that vaccine. You know, sterile and shit. I mean, we're just, like, we had, like, doctors had to make the vaccine, like, quickly, because this pandemic has already been deadly. Like, pretty much the worst we have since the Spanish flu and smallpox. So, yeah, we just really gotta take care of shit seriously, because we can't afford to lose more lives. Yep. Like, yeah, like, I like to say about myself, Like I don't want to be this kind of dick who just says like, oh, I'm right. So like this is like you could like take COVID. Like yeah, that's on you, buddy. I'm like no, I don't like ever want to say to myself. Don't want to bring myself into saying that like on Twitter and shit. You know, like I sure like to just dunk on politicians who doesn't do shit right, like or just doing jabs at each other, but like for me, no, I don't want to just be that kind of douche. Like, you know, like I'm pretty sure a lot of people I know like to say that shit because like honestly, they've been through more shit than me. Like, yeah, I can understand why, because they just want to vent their frustrations with people who are just stubborn as fuck. Doop. Just one banana, I gotta go back. Never mind. Yeah, what a world we live in. I would not like to hear any Squid Game references, please. I've seen the show already, like... Yeah, they could just at least have one season and that's it. Like, how many other laptops should the director have? Like, I'm pretty sure he saw like 2 just to make the second season. Like, he had to sell his laptop to finish up the script. Like, dude's really going for broke. So, you know, like with Hollywood and shit, like movie directions, it's like very difficult to get like get the okay from like Hollywood to get a script going. Like, it's like unless you're Steven Spielberg, you just have to wait months until you get a script going. It's like it's a damn shame a lot of good potential directors got swept up in the rug because of one bad like take on a movie, like one bad run of a movie. Millhouse Mayhem. Doop. So on to another topic. Remember me saying I watch Jabroni Mike often, right? So Jabroni Mike, like he plays Donkey Kong Country just like 2 weeks ago, and like I watch the streams of it, and like boy, I expect like I expect better of him, but boy oh boy, he had some major trouble in trying to get through get through the main stages in this game. Like I don't blame him. He never played this game before. Like he was like a Genesis kid back then. Like he's 35. So he never owned any Nintendo games until like pretty much the GameCube era. Like yeah, you should like go and join Jabroni Mike stream. Like go follow the stream. Like I usually watch streams whenever he goes live. Then it's like usually after I get home from work. So yeah, pretty cool. Like he's a pretty cool streamer. Like he always brings in the funnies. Like nowadays things you know, with how shitty this world is, it's just hard to laugh at anything funny. Get the end. Yeah, let's like remember back then as a kid when I was first playing this. It was a hell of a like these temple stages really kicked my ass. Like I always had trouble trying to get around these Unga Bunga guanis. Unga guantis. Balls. Crush his head into blood, pleases. Well, there were already. Like for Jabroni Mike, it took like 3 hours to try to get through the third world. 3 freaking hours. Like I can just like get, you know, this game was hard as for babes back then. But you know, with me as an experienced gamer, like I can get through games easily, as long as there are like platformers. Like I'm a platformer pro. Nope. Nice. He's gonna skip the bonus. I'm too good for it. Too good for the bonuses. It's like rotating barrels. It's like the guy used to always have trouble trying to time the barrels. Fuck off. Let's see. I think I want to say something else. Oh yeah. Don't expect to get like a GPU, a new one, like especially the brand new ones, like very much next year. We're still in a freaking chip shortage, which sucks balls. Like fuck them scalpers for real. Like I've been trying to find a fucking new GPU that can run good games. Like right now, I like to try out Halo Infinite. And the frame rate is so crusty even on lowest rate settings. Mine says a 1050i GTX. That's my GPU. This is like it blows. Oh, double kill. Nope. I found a site that's legit and managed to like order a 3060 GTX. They don't have anything in stock, but hopefully I can able to get one like once it's back on stock, back on stock. Fuck. Man, it's like just jumping Kremlings. You can tell, like, yeah, it's kind of hard to like get over them when they jump. Like they can't really throw you off. Boom. Burp. This power level really screws me over too. So this is like hard. Like, you know, my reflexes as a kid, not that good. Like I was still developing them. Like from shit tier. Well, like I'll probably like stream some other games, like other than Smash. I'll probably the one I like to do Halo Infinite streams once I get my GPU. Pretty hopefully as soon as possible. Bring. No, that is a bitch to get. And you know, that one fucking barrel, like you can barely see it down in the background, like way down in the pit. And you have to avoid those damn neckies. You better not like filter that Twitch, because neckies. Like how you can like mess here with that. This is easier. Get all levels here. Oh fuck. Almost got myself a haste. There we go. And don't need it. I spare you. Sorry. Missed a K, but that's okay. I just noticed I just missed that secret area. Who gives a shit? I just want to like try to beat the game. Yeah, you know, like it just took me a lot of tries to like master this game until I get like so good I can like speedrun this shit, but I'm not feeling the speedrun mood right now. Maybe someday. Like I'm just hoping I get some more people in to watch my stupid streams. It's like, you know, just talk about things, so, you know. We all want to like vent about something. Like, you know, like I'm pretty sure my sisters will still have a tough time trying to beat this game because they're more about playing more Animal Crossing. Bong. Onga bonga. Like, I should get back to Animal Crossing because, yeah, updates are pretty good. They're pretty lit. This is fun. Not too fun. Yep, jump over me. You know, like figuring me as a streamer, I'll probably just want to just go do things solo and just collab other streamers. You know, just be a bro and help out. Just helping out other small streamers. If you know any small streamers or you are a small streamer yourself, you just like contact me about something. Like contact me about like if you want to do a collab and stuff. Be warned that I mostly play like RPGs, platformers, retro games. Like I'm not too interested in the whole first-person shooter thing or like arenas and shit. Like my main focus right now is, you know, just playing Shin Megami Tensei 5. That game is pretty long. too. And hard. Long and hard. Fuck you. Thank God. You just gotta be fast enough or they'll just get down or snapped off screen if you go too far. I'll just like my reaction here. Sucks. Fuck. Take that, Joss. Yeah, I played this game a lot of times. I pretty much memorized everything. A lot of times I've been playing this game. I mean, you know, I got such a boner for this game. I definitely don't want to do it blindfolded. My memory is way too poor for that. Hey Loki, what's up? Glad to see you. Fuck. I was playing some dongly nong. Yeah. This is good retro gaming for me. Donkey Kong Country is one of my childhood games, and I still love it. Like, I got so good to this game, I can pretty much speedrun it, but right now, I'm not doing the speedrun anytime soon. Like, I just want to get through Shin Megami Tensei 5. Like, for real. I've been... Like, my mind's been, like, just work, playing games. That's all I need. That's all I've been doing recently. Like, since, like, you know, winter's coming in. Like right now, like this filled wet landscape. Wow. Yeah, Genshin, Shin Megami Tensei 5. Yeah, my mind's been like, you know, just trying to like just get through the year, because this year cannot be any more shitty. Like, you know, with this new variant, it's like been draining my mind. Like, please can we just get to a year that it's not shitty, because I'm getting so sick of everything. Finally, calm music. I'll probably just be a short stream because I'm way too good at this game. I can just beat this 100 an hour. Fuck off. Yeah, I would like to stream other games, like I mentioned before. I gotta love to hear this music. It's really chill, no pun intended. Fuck. Been way too hasty for that. I've seen some, like, people struggling to get through this level. Yeah, it's an ultimate, like Smash Ultimate too, yeah. It's still kind of like a bummer that the ice level, like the ice cave level is still like there's only one level of it. Like, we got like a bunch of jungle levels, so why not more levels of that cute music? Piss off. Ah, crap. Come on. Oh. This fucking part. Fuck this guy. Narrow platforms always makes me nervous. Truly a sweat frog moment. Yeah, this too. Yep. I lost like 30 lives on this once back as a kid. Trying to get this fucking Mankey out. Whoa. Squid Game. This is truly a Squid Game. Yeah, it's like, well, I like barely talk, so, you know, it's me being introverted as fuck, so I just like trying to just keep things like chatty, you know, because I don't want dead air in my streams. Like, I gotta like just talk about something, because I don't want to be known as boring. Like, I'm a streamer who like wants to hear out other people while you're just gaming away. Like, I still like to I just like to stream and game. And that's pretty much the life. Like, I know I'm you know, as me as a person, I don't have like the qualities of being like a top streamer like XQC, Critical, Ludwig, or like the big Smash Bros. No. You know, it's like that kind of status and like for streaming overall. It's kind of like a lot of pressure for it to take. Fuck. Whoa. Like, I'm not looking to be big at all, you know. It's like learn from my favorite streamer, Finny Plant Sauce. Like, it's best to have like a small audience. Like around the hundreds, like at best. Because things will get escalated quickly. If there's like anything like, you know, controversial, what the streamer said and shit. And like, you got jack-offs like Ninja and the other guy, yeah. I mean, yeah, you know, that's, you get my point. Like, I could like barely remember the big egoistic streamers. Like, you know, they just like to stream and just talk shit whatever they want instead of, you know, like just having fun. Yeah, like that's the point. I'm like want to have fun on my streams, like just get a discussion going. This is a comfort venting stream. You get to see me game like I'm God. Well, I can hear you out. You know, I'm like like a god who cares. God gamer. Burp. Burp. Yep. You have witnessed me. Sal has witnessed me being staged just like their butter. Flying through like butter. Piss off. Piss off. off. Well, status revoked. I'm just gamer. Oh, that's bullshit. Fuck you. Yeah, I don't like to brag and shit unless it's for the funnies. Whoa. Anxious. This is like anxiety stage. You don't know where the fuck you're supposed to go. And just time that shit. Yeah. Just like looking what our JRPG I want to get next. I was looking again to play in like Trails of Cold Steel. Like that game is a huge. That series is a huge time sink, but I heard it's pretty good. It's kind of just like watching the Star Wars movies. I mean, similar to that. I was thinking of some other movies I should like. Yeah, like the DMC universe. Like, I mean, yeah, the MCU universe. Like, you just had to like watch every movie up the the MCU universe to get anything, you know, figured out. Like, I just got into the watching Marvel movies. Like when I first watched Iron Man, the first game. Piss off. Well, now your corpse is up to the like K-Rool's ship. Man, I just gotta love that you just eat them like across the screen. Kinda sucks a sequel didn't like do that with Rambi. Like it just like depends on how fast you go. It's like, why would they remove it? It just like makes you feel powerful. There we go. I mean, this is a game that you pretty much have fun, like just speed through if you know what you're doing in the game. I mean, so how's your day been, Loki? I mean, yeah, sorry, I think I asked before. My memory's not that good. No, it's like it's hard for like many people to like just talking and playing. No. So, you know, right now in my life, I just want to like just chill out. Like, winter's not for me. Like, trying to go outside like every day is like you're used to Alaska. Like, you know, I'm just not really used to the winter. Like, I can't bear through it. Like, I don't want to complain too much, but you know, snow and cold air doesn't mix well for me. I'm just like just hoping like, you know, get to see snow while it's not that cold outside, you know. Like I have some days that's like that, you know, you get to enjoy seeing the beautiful snow outside, like with the morning sun and sunset like shining on the blankets of snow. You get like a really good sight. Like snow's beautiful and all, but like roses, it has its prickly sides, like prick you off like of the skin. Oh, this fucking guy! Get off! Good, commit suicide. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Smash today. I just want to chill out. Like pretty awfully slow days, you know. Like I just want like to stay home and just play some games, you know, and stream, you know. I just want like able to get consistent with my streamings. No, it's just like not worth working when it's things are like so slow. You just want to like just relax at home instead. That's how a bunch of my coworkers feel. Like, yeah, it's not too busy, you know. Like fuck's sakes. Like I know, like we all got pays to, like I mean we got all bills to pay, and it sucks. Sucks donkey balls. Woohoo! It's like easier to like roll into like the clumps. Yeah, I can remember every endgame game. This one's a zinger. Mini Nikki. Like hell, I know this game like nearly outside from N. You know, your video game is a favorite when you know like everything about it. Like you just like back then you read magazines and manuals of games you want to get. And while you're like when you're in school before, well, like you know, Game Boys were prevalent. Like you just want to go home and just get to play a game, like the game you want to beat, like this one level you want to get through. You suffer enough and you just want to just get through that level no matter how long it takes. Like yeah, like how like you know like fuck that guy. Like Vinny Fine Sauce, like back as a kid, like when he got this game he was like so into it, and like when it's time for like for a math like study for a math test, like he didn't like bother to do it at all because he wants to get through this game, like just beat the game. Like I can tell that he had a really tough time trying to beat Donkey Kong Country. Like please get me through this. Like pretty much like in the Mario Kart level. I think it was like me back then when I got Super Mario Sunshine, and like during Christmas when I was like 6 years old. Like like you know those levels in Super Mario Sunshine are so BS to get through. Like with the wanky controls and Flood being a dumbass. Like I was like excited to beat a one level in Mario Sunshine whenever I get back from school. So yeah, those were the days. I mean, but like right now, I pretty much like have a little bit more freedom. Because, you know, I work and, you know, with video games up to the point where we got Nintendo Switch, play on the go. Ain't that amazing? Ah, fuck that. Yeah, like yet again, I forgot to bring my Switch to work. It's like I'm kind of like worried my memory will be more shittier. Like I forget my social security number, my passwords, my PIN number. Like I pretty much have them through my mind. Like no biggie. I just like type it in like capitally, you know, just from memory. But like right now, like I just forget stuff. Like I nearly also forget my keys to home. Like I'll call it the suffer and the cloud and die. Like I don't want that. So like I just like had to pretty much like throw my keys into my bag. And like make sure that shit stays in. Not walk away. Let's say for my badge for work, my ID badge. Like keep that shit inside the back at all costs. Hey dudes. Kinda sucks you can't see the enemy shadow. You just like had to like just wait out. Ah, oh, come on, like fucking hitbox. Yeah, I guess like Jabroni Mike was right about the hitboxes. Like it's bullshit. Like you thought you hit the enemy's head, but turns out you only hit the front, like their snouts. Yeah, that's bullshit too. Like I hit the jump button. I should have like jumped. Instead, I just fall to my death like a stupid asshole. Like I am. Like fuck. Like I hate to like just waste my life like that. Like lives that didn't mean shit because I'm way too good at this game to like get a game over. I'll just have to be a patient mofo, and I hate that. Especially in a game like this where I just can easily speedrun this shit. Checkpoint. Yeah. Aw. God damn it. Yeah, this is like me being hasty as hell. Like I could like avoid death. That's avoidable. Yeah, I'll just like watch out for pits. Let's see. I'll just have to wait and not be too goddamn hasty. There we go. Ooh. Oh, this is a bitch for sure. You're like, first time you play this level and you have to deal with that moving barrels. Yeah, fuck that. Oh boy. Yeah, and that too. Like, you just finished the level, but this fucking claptrike bites your ass, and you have to go all that, do that shit again on at the checkpoint. And you better hope you got lives too, because fuck you, the game says. Ugh. I just gotta figure out how long the rolling animation is before I take damage from it. Yeah, there we go. So everyone new to the channel, I'm a variety streamer. I tend to stream Smash often, but I'm just trying to just move on to other games. It's like right now I feel like in the Donkey Kong mood. Like I had this game when I was like a kid back in like the winter of 2000. A year before I got my GameCube, when I truly started out to be a gamer. Like I have vague memories of like me playing my 64. Like I played Mario Party at an apartment when I was like 3. Will you believe it? A gamer at age 3. Too easy. Like you know me as like a streamer. I don't want to like just brag about shit. Like about games, like it can easily beat, but hard for others. Like I don't want to be that kind of streamer. Whoop. I like to like stream Mega Man 0. Like pretty much next game, like next stream for it. You'll love me some Mega Man. This is very exciting, Deucin. I don't want to get the Banana Queen. Yeah, I played Deltarune. Call me furry. Yeah. Oh boy, here we go. This is like honestly one of the hard levels I got like the struggle through. About to get a rampy here. Yeah. Pull those chumps out down. Fuck you. Damn gophers. Always in my way. Yeah, it's like you just have to be careful when you just hit them because you might like just go up a bit in the air if you hit one and you get hit by those misers. Whatever the fuck they called. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, this is a bitch to get through as Ramby. Yep, this is like where Rare said, fuck it. Fuck. Ah. Okay. Yeah, this is where the point like Rare says, fuck it, let's make things more CPT. Yeah, honestly, this is like user well, Ramby. Like Mike was right. How the fuck? God damn. Does not pay to be hasty. Be warned. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's like this like frustrating moment where you think you got things, but like you know in the speedrun way, like you usually find the speed run, like you thought you just got things under control, but turns out you don't. It's like that's the neat part. You don't like. Yeah, it's like speed run. It can't be so like intense. Spoopy moment. Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. I rolled. I fucking rolled. Christ. Fucking hitboxes. Like, yeah. I said before, like, Mike was complaining about the frame rates and, like, yeah. The hitbox is jank. Like, yeah, no, I'm starting to agree. Like, I just pressed the A button instantly before I get hit, and it still like registered me as me getting fucking hit. Like, come on, it's like messing up speedrunners that way. Like, holy shit. Yeah, that fucking thing. Fuck you, Snake. Burn in hell. Slip with these balls. Yeah, I just get tossed over a nearly 30-year-old game. Speed. Fuck you, Chomper. Chomping ass dicks. Holes. Yeah, see a doctor for that. A dentist, I mean. Goddamn. 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 Finally, nightmare is over. Yeah, I would like about this music in the mines, like how do you just manage to like get music approved? This kind of music that you can, it's pretty much like you can hear in Silent Hill. Yeah, this is very fitting for Silent Hill, you know. I fucking jumped, come on. God damn it. It's like, I just feel like the Switch, I don't know, it's the emulation or the game being stupid. Like, I thought it's like registered my jumps input. Like I know I should be like just rolling in the air and under the pit before I make my jumps. But damn, like damn, like. Also, hey, Hyman. That's how I pronounce it, Hyman. Welcome to the channel. Doop. Yeah. Like, it can't be feels. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit too. Ah, god damn it. I should not be this sloppy. Holy shit. It's like my age has been getting through me now. Fuck. Like, I'm 25. I shouldn't feel this old. Like, I had, it's like this one of my streamers I watch, like, they complain about, you know, being old and they're 35. Like, it's kind of sad hearing that, you know. Like, I always tell them that, you know, it's never like too early to like consider yourself old. Like, for me, I just like to live young. Live young, but not stupid. Well, I'm a little stupid in that, but you know, you gotta have some common sense during these trying times. Also, yeah, thanks for the follow, Hyman. Yeah, it's like I've been trying to like stream constantly, and like I've been streaming for 2 years. Shit, I've been like, you know, yeah, it's like it's been like a really slow start for me. I just like managed to get affiliate from the good pals with other streamers of mine's, but I just like prefer to do it solo because you know I'm just not like doing well with with most people. Like I'm just introvert as hell, you know. It's been that way since I was a kid, like earliest in elementary school. Like I was this shy kid who games a lot. So yeah, just if you're interested in those talking discussions, like or venting, or just want to find someone to like talk to a lot, yeah, I'm the guy. Like I got like always something interesting to say. Like I travel pretty often before this pandemic bullshit came in. Like I've been to New York. I love New York City. Like this, I've been to many good places there. Like right now, I'm saving up to go to Japan. Like I hope I can go to Japan by spring to see the cherry blossoms. Yeah, I like anime and JRPGs. Like my favorite JRPG series is Shin Megami Tensei. But my absolute favorite RPG of all time is Earthbound, as known as Mother 2 in Japan. You see that bullshit? That barrel could have killed that guy. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, if I'm going down, I'm taking you with me, motherfucker. Like that crusher, like, in that life I lost, like, you know, it just stands there like all for all eternity, but it feels satisfied to take down the cons. So, yeah, like forever in solitude. But he's like stranded there in that universe all alone, just walking back and forth. So they got the Kremlin crew to like just build statues for him. You know, he's not there to like taint his legacy. Just like moving around like for turn in the game code before cartridge rot. Yeah, that was bullshit for sure. I fucking jumped. Holy shit. What is this logic? Holy shit. Like, yeah, I can get now some people have some bullshit problems with this, like, this bullshit moments they have in this game. Like, they think they got the jump, or they did, or no, they're not even sure, but they hope so. But no. Like, nah, fam. This is not how it works in rare games. Rare games are like made to like just give you the worst case of CPT, like the one you. God damn. Yeah, that's like. Oh, damn. Holy shit! I should not suck this much. Like, yeah, this is like definitely the game trying to like get me to like admit my early midlife crisis, enter my midlife crisis for real. Like, yeah, like fuck you. You think you're gamer enough? No, and not in our era. Like, see, I could just bring that barrel to that crush and just whack him in the face to death with it. To bruise up the pink ass crusher. To see how pink is manly, see how blood is manly in this Kid Brady game. Yeah. There you go. There you have it. Like, goddamn. Okay, we're almost at the end of the game. I'm gonna get my A game on. Also, the thing about like alternate universe, but that's from Jabroni Mike. I don't want to steal some jokes from him. Like I always like state sources where I get my jokes from. I kind of like want to do my own jokes. I need to like improvise, like get my ideas from, like take some inspiration without like outright stealing it, you know. Because I really care about these streamers. Like I just want them to give them the attention they deserve. Like Jabroni Mike himself, he's just like really funny. Like he's very vulgar as fuck, but he always brings the laughs. And I sure like to time this, like once I get the dirt head in, like this. This when shit gets real. Yeah, this is part of the final boss. It really makes you test your skills. Like I miss that kind of thing in platformers in these times. That was like made so for like babies to sell instead of like real gamers. Like how rare back then does, like for me, like holy shit, I had some countless moments like me just raging the game. Like I just keep losing lives. Like how the fuck am I supposed to beat this? Yep. It's got this little freaking hitbox of those cannonballs. Teabagging you, motherfucker. Also, yeah, you gotta love this song too. Like, that's some real genius of David Wise, who composed for this game's music, as well as the trilogy. And like this game, the second game, not the Dark game, was from someone else. And Tropical Freeze, where he also composed the music for. Like, this guy's a genius. He knows how it works. And I'm glad this music is in Smash Bros. Ultimate, fitting for the you know, I'm so glad like K. Rool's in Smash. Like he was one of my favorite villains back then. Like he's always this funny guy who like fakes death just to throw us off. And there you have it. Yeah, the third Donkey Kong Country game. Yeah, I feel like it like used up all the ideas that the first and second game had. Like, it tried to do like this open world thing, but you only like do so in the third and fourth world. I wish they could like just done more with that idea instead of just being linear after that. And you know, the collecting items to get through things. Yeah, it's like just feel like tagged on. But yeah, I'll say the third game is good, just not as good as the first and second game. Yeah, like the second game was like pretty much the one of the best games. Like that's how you improve from the original game. Like, you know, like back then, like Nintendo tried to do like different sequels, like for Zelda and Castlevania. And it turned out to be shit because they've been trying to do things too new to like experiment with from the first game. Like Simon's Quest, like you had to find this like clues and shit, and you only had to like figure it out from the manual, which you not might have if you got it from a rental place like Blockbuster. And it's like, yeah, how the fuck are you supposed to solve this shit? Like, yeah, those games are like pretty cryptic. And you know, with like some Super Nintendo, that's when they decide that they make the game like the sequels more like the first one, but with new things to shake things up a bit. Like, you know, of course, in old rare, like old-fashioned rare, they make things more CBT for their sequels. Like Diddy Kon's Quest was like take it up a notch. Like, you know, more obstacles, more enemies, like more hard bosses. I mean, that's pretty much how you do a sequel right, instead of what you do like with yeah, so 2 and like Simon's Quest. 99 cents per tip moments. Yeah, I heard of those too. Yeah, I never done that because my family back then were poor and I could only afford a few games, even up to like GameCube and Wii. Until like after I turned 18, I can get a job after school. Yeah, it's like I could only get a few games like in my birthdays and in the summer or in Christmas. And like honestly, I was like a bit of a brat back then because I want this game, and you know how like pricey those games are, and like yeah, like I feel bad having to like get my dad to buy them. Like it's his money. Like if I do good in school, he can give me a game. Yeah, the Super Nintendo when the PS2 was new. Yeah, I mean that sucks being poor. Like yeah, like overall, I really appreciate it from my family. Like I had some tough times with my parents, but right now we're just chill, and I'm grateful for them for like raising me right and not do this shitty thing, you know. Like I was raised to not be a dickhead, and that works. Of course, some tough love moments there and here, but yeah, it's still like best to have some parents who understand you. Yeah, so I feel like nostalgic hearing this. Like you finally beat the game, so you have this epic music credit theme. Yeah, I like to reminisce about the past, you know, regardless how harsh it is. You know, it's like good to like reminisce, like you don't feel old about it, just like remember the times, you know. Especially now with this pandemic going on, you know, things were more simple. Not had to worry about social media bullshit. Yeah, I'm starting to like despise social media because I know how time consuming and soul sucking it is. Like just maintaining status like this, like be like this guy, like I like this guy because he does this and things like that. Like yeah, fuck that. Like I don't like to like be like that, you know, just known for my what I like instead of myself. Oh well, an hour, 2 minutes. Last time I managed to finish this in 50 minutes. But yeah, that's game. I'm just like here to talk more if that's cool for you. Yeah. Like, you know, I have like lots to talk about. So, and you know, gaming makes it kind of easy for me to like keep a discussion going. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do another game. Let's see if I can beat it in record time. Let's fucking go. So yeah, like with sequels back then, like Nintendo tried to do things really different for sequels. Like, you know what, the Lost Levels for Super Mario Bros. 1 is like, it was like the same. It's like more like an expansion pack, like you see nowadays in games. Like yeah, it's like for like DLCs nowadays. Like that's how. Yeah, DLCs back then were like pretty cool. Like you can like just have more content in the game you bought, and like you feel like unsatisfied with this kind of game. They can just do another one like that. Like more content, the better. Like it's worth your price, and it's better when it's free. But right now, DLCs is more like a cash money grab. Not very cash money of them, especially with Rockstar, like with their GTA Online bullshit. Like holy shit, like yeah, they were really picking on that online money, and it's such a fucking grind, like a grind move, like so much grinding in that game. I played GTA Online when I had a PS3, and like holy shit. Beat lost levels, yeah, like pretty much Super Mario Bros. 1, but more CPT, like with Diddy Conquest. Yeah, I guess like people were unsatisfied with that kind of difficulty, and like they just want to like just have something different. I mean, that's how probably Nintendo got the idea to make their sequels different on the NES, which kind of like bites them back in the ass because those games were like more cryptic than hard. Like you just play games to have fun, not like you're in school and shit. Like Mario's education. It was like, yeah, like Nintendo kind of did oof there, and while you got like Genesis, Sega to take advantage of that, and they got like a hell bunch of different games to choose from on the Genesis. Like yeah, it's like starting with like the Super Nintendo, they need to cook up some really good games. Like they cannot afford to like lose to Sega. Like that was like their main competitor. Yeah, I kind of just missed the console wars. Like I was born in 1996, so I kind of miss like the Super Nintendo Genesis rivalry. But I heard stories of it, and yeah, those were like good times. Like people like preferring this video game console to this like back then when exclusives actually matter instead of just like whatever the devs feel like. You know, like with Square being like anuses about like porting games to other consoles. Sony and Square. You had a Genesis 2, 1993. Yeah, that's cool. Like I played many of the Genesis games plus Sonic, you know. Like yeah, I'm like a kind of a big Sonic fan because I just like speed. It's like fun to like speed through levels. There are some like really good classics in the Genesis, like Comic Zone, Gunstar Heroes, like Vector Man. I probably want to do streams of Genesis games. I know I missed a big shortcut, but that's gonna be way too cheap for that. I just want to do this gamer style. Oh. Wow, you see that? I thought I could fall off my desk, but I actually like cheesed like through a bullshit part. The TV mascot that attacked people for not playing Sega. I never heard about that before. I gotta look that up. Well, that's pretty interesting. Like, yeah, that's what I like about the console wars in the 90s. Like, they really trying to get people to play their games. Like, not for like go just for money, but just like get like as much people as they want to like play their games, like show off this one scummy ass company like Sega. Like, you know, I was a big Nintendo fanboy. Like, I'm still do despite their shitty practices nowadays. But yeah, like back then, like I was so on Nintendo. Well, people in my like up to like middle school and high school, they were playing PS3s and Xbox. And like I'm still this Wii guy. Like, yeah. Segata Sanshiro. Oh, I see. Yeah. That guy. I think I remember him. That's pretty epic. Yeah, like Sega did some pretty crazy stuff to get some get the intention for the games. It was like, wow. Like, yeah, this was crazy commercials. I seen a bunch of them when I was watching Vinny Vine Sauce. Like, he did like a stream of crazy 90s commercials. I really like that stream, by the way, because I like to watch commercials from the 90s. Like, see how like it's like back then. Because me as a 3-year-old back then, I was like too young to see what the commercials were like. I don't know if I consider myself like 90s kid. Like in that meme, like we acknowledge your age, but we do not grant you the status of 90s kid. Like I was like 4 years into the 90s before the turn of the millennium. It's like, yeah, I was like, I used to, my GameCube days, you know, that's pretty much what I had, like, what I remember the most, like when I started to grow. Yeah, I just love retro gaming in general. Like the Super Nintendo, I have fond memories of. Like it's good to like play through the classics once in a while. Like, you know, yeah, I'm like son old like this, but nah, fuck that. Like gaming back then was like pure spectacular classics. I also had like a 64, but I rarely had any games on it. Like only had like Mario Party, Star Fox 64, some of the shovelware games like Graffiti X. Like that's pretty much all the games I had, because again, my family was poor. Like sadly, I did not get Ocarina of Time and Mario 64 and Banjo. Like I don't blame them. Like times were tough for them, you know, being Latino. It sucks for sure. The favorite part of the 90s, you came out the same year as Jurassic Park did. That's epic. Yeah, Jurassic Park is a really great movie. Like I've seen it twice. Like you can't beat that. Like I feel like Jurassic World was trying like sensational thing, like Jurassic World being like 10 times bigger, but more or less the same as the originals, you know. Like this is like developing human characters in like a dinosaur movie. That's like, nah, that's not it for me, fam. Like the true horror of like Jurassic Park is the dinosaurs are like you're like helpless against the larger dinosaurs. Like they can easily rip you to shreds. Like you just feel the fear oozing in because you can't do jack shit at them without any heavy weaponry, and there's like barely none of it. And for like Jurassic World, you know, with more advanced weapons that can like shoot a bear like one shot with a stronger weapon like that, was like, nah, I don't think that's my kind of movie. Like I'd still enjoy watching Jurassic World. I just feel like they haven't like pushed the horror enough. Like I still feel chills watching the original. It was like, yeah, it's like so much fucked up things going on in that movie. Like, you really want to like just look away. Like, I also seen like the original Star Wars, like A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back. Who doesn't love Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi? I think I played Super Star Wars on Super Nintendo. Like, that game is like pretty hard. It's like, yeah, I was like, I got stuck in that second level. Some of the Axis Fair and Park, real scale practical fun. Yeah, like FX Dinos. Yeah, those like they like, you know, Steven Spielberg really pushing for that horror. Like that guy's a fucking genius. But like, oh yeah, like let's make some lifeless dinosaurs that will scare the crap out of them. And then so like that's how he became like pretty much most famous director in all of Hollywood. Super Empire Strikes Back is merciless. Yeah, I heard that. I never played the last two games of Super Star Wars. New Hope was kind of brutal, but yeah, like I mentioned before, it was merciless. Yeah, as expected, like any Empire Strikes Back media, is enough to be in the best of the Super Star Wars series. Yeah, I do like to like play them again, like A New Hope, and get to try out Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Like when I was like old enough to understand movies, my dad would talk nonstop about like Empire Strikes Back, like it's like the second coming of Christ. Like he would like not stop talking about Empire Strikes Back. Like holy shit. Like why can't I just hear like Return of the Jedi? Like what's happening in that movie? It's like, no, fuck that. That's like some like Hasbro dolls looking motherfuckers. I mean, yeah, this is like the fucking the Ewoks, like the stage, like this level, this like pulled straight from the Ewoks home planet on like of Endor. Like yeah, it's like he was complaining about the Ewoks being in such a serious movie. I was like, yeah, he he questioned why Spielberg does that, because it's like doesn't make sense. Nice. Like yeah, I read articles about him, like Spielberg. I mean George Lucas. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got off track by Spielberg. Like George Lucas was so fucking forceful about adding the Ewoks for Return of the Jedi, and he said he will like not help direct the movie if they don't do what they want, like they don't do what he wants. Like you were like this pushy about some like some short bears, like short barbaric bears, like teddy bears, for such a serious movie, like a space opera. Like it's like the like New Jedi and Empire Strikes Back were kind of like political and serious. Like you're dealing with a freaking empire who blew planets. Like, and you want to add in teddy bears that came from Hasbro. Like, dude, what are your like motivations? What is your purpose? Like, gosh, it's like taking down the Roman Empire with your bare hands. Endor was like Space Vietnam with carving his teddies. Yeah, that's like that. Like, I know like George Lucas was trying to like cash in on the Vietnam thing like back then. Like, you know how fucking serious Vietnam was. Like, I did learn a lot about it from school and in my off time. It was like, yeah, those times were like rough for the army. And this was also like when my dad was like in mid-teens when the Vietnam War started. And you know, when like after the soldiers came back home, like after the hell they've been through, like a lot of people here like demonize them for all the atrocities they committed. Like, even those who never done it, they just been only like following orders. Like, no sir, been following orders. I was forced to do this. Please don't blame me for this. I regret enough. Like, yeah, and like for real, like I'm not joking. Like, yeah, those Vietnam vets been through so much shit. Like, it's just hard not to hate them. I mean, it's just hard to hate them for what they did. You know, they were not like specialized back then with jungle warfare. Like, I had one Vietnam veteran at work who like he told me it was like a short story about what he'd been through in Vietnam, and yeah, it was tear jerking for sure. But yeah, back to Star Wars. Like, yeah, George Lucas was like, I mean, yeah, I can like respect the guy for bringing us such a amazing movie series. Like, I know like the prequel trilogy were just memes at this point now. It's this time, but you know, that's like when George Lucas tried to do things differently and kind of like bite him back in the ass. Like, everyone hated Phantom Menace when it came out in theaters. Like, my dad seen it back then and he absolutely hated that movie for sure. Like, it just wants to like oh my god, I wish I could not see that movie. Like, please. You know, like with the prequel trilogy, way too much politics into it. Like, why are you just making the like a movie like a space opera filled with politics? Like, what is your purpose? Like, I know it's like during like the what happened back then, 9/11. Bless those who died there. And just George Lucas. I just feel like George Lucas was cashing on like real life things happening. Like, that's how I feel about it. I'm not sure if he really does that, but you know, I don't like to hate the guy, but it's just a feeling. You know, like, oh yeah, like, oh yeah, I would like to like make this movie I conceptualized, you know, things about like Vietnam, like yeah, it's like Vietnam but in space, because you know, I love to make money. Star Wars was a massive success, and the idiots that didn't believe it regret it. You enjoyed it in your small and spaced out. Yeah, it's like pretty much any conflict happening in the Star Wars movie were like worth watching, because that's like the main point. Like, you want conflict in your movies. Like, you don't want any like melodramatic politics shit in your movies. Like, like the Borfist that was like Clone Wars. Like, yeah, I seen some clips and before I dropped it because it was fucking unbearable. Like, my young brain cannot take any more of this politic bullshit. Like, it was like during school, like the teacher forgot for some godforsaken reason showed like the Clone Wars. Like, I mean, Attack of the Clones. And yeah, I was like, oh my god, god damn. This is like the part where I thought like boring movies like this exist. And then say, yeah, and there's many more movies that are like way worse than Attack of the Clones. And like, yeah, I should have known better. Yeah, I like to see the original trilogy like once a year because I want to keep my brain fresh. Game of Thrones, like politics, this is why you never watch Game of Thrones. Yeah, I was planning to watch Game of Thrones back then, but after hearing like politics get in, like, yeah, I am not gonna get into that snooze fest. Like, yeah, Game of Thrones was like cashing on the fucking shit. Like, you know, I was old enough back then to like watch Game of Thrones, but I never got into it. Like, I have some friends who say like you only get into this this show if you know some politics, like any basic understanding of it. Yeah, like I tend not to watch shows that are like so popular at instant at episode 1. Like, I really don't want to get on the hype train. Like, fuck the hype train. Like, yeah, just I don't want to waste my time watching something that I'm not going to be interested in. Like, just like you know, like being forced to watch something that's popular and like your friends will hate your guts for life if you don't do this. Like, oh my god. Yeah, so like I'll barely watch any shows, like good shows. Like, yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's like a culture of hype. That's my problem with it. It was like half politics, 1/4 random murder, 1/4 titties. Well, fuck. First life lost. I mean, yeah, let's say I know there's some guys in my high school that were watching Game of Thrones just for the sex scenes. I was like, yeah, well, yeah, I like to watch the scene, you know, where the babe naked and this buff guy screwing her over raw, like working her so hard. Like, god damn it. Why we men, why we horny men are like this? Yeah, that's like the thing, like sex scenes are also sell, you know, sell sexiness. But I would not ever like condone rape, even if it's for like something like for serious things. Like, I will not want to watch rape happening. Like, fuck that. My eyes are like cursed enough. I've seen enough of it. No, yeah, like the final season of Game of Thrones, it was such a dumpster fire. Like, people were so hating on Twitter. Like, George Martin really just like he had like a good conclusion in his mind, but turns out it's just like, no one will die. Let's just leave it at the happy ending. Well, how you gonna make it a happy ending of a show that lasts for 8 seasons, that has a lot of people died and a lot of rapes happening, and some of them that were like they died for nothing later on. Like, yeah, their deaths were definitely in vain. Like, what the fuck? Like you get people like George Martin, like George Lucas, like people were like hating on Lucas for selling Star Wars to Disney, and they would actually prefer the prequel trilogies to the sequels. Yeah, like I agree the sequels were like borderline terrible. Like how can you make a Star Wars protagonist like a Mary Sue, like compared to Luke Skywalker, like he's been through so much shit at the start, like he has so much to learn. He had to test his lightsaber, like even like his dumbass even like look at the lightsabers and like one wrong push of the button and yeah. Roll credits. But yeah, it's like Luke Skywalker was like the hero I like the archetype of a hero, like who struggles so much, like he was put into this conflict that he doesn't want to be in. I can't remember if he wanted to be in the Rebel Army or he was like somehow get caught up in it when he found the droids. So like yeah, that's like Luke just like he got his freaking hand chopped off. His jail hand. Poor guy. Like you got like 3 movies worth of a hero's journey who's been through so much shit. And you got Rey from like the sequel trilogy who's never been as that much suffering compared to Luke. And like how do you fuck up like a protagonist like that? How you like fucked up? Like I'm not gonna hate on Rey's actress, but you know, like fucking Rian Johnson like doesn't know shit, like for fuck's sakes. I mean, I don't know who's the director. I know this Rian Johnson directed The Last Jedi. Like I barely remember Star Wars like sequel trilogy. I mean that's the point. Like the movies were like so awful and forgettable. Like I can still remember the characters from the original trilogy. Like that's like, you know how you make a movie memorable. Like so much shit happened and like you feel connected to these characters who's been through much shit. Like Leia lost her home planet. Like the fucking Death Star blew up this Tatooine. Like devastated for sure. Like billions dead. Luke Vader revelation for a Palpatine. Fucking exactly. Like you just like reuse the famous twist in movie history ever, and you just get this dumpster fire of a revelation. Like yeah, we know Palpatine was such a high villain. Like he pretty much like made what the the prequel trilogy special when it was just like whole politics shit and love romance bullshit. Things like that. Like, you know, yeah, Palpatine was like a very effective villain for the original trilogy and for the prequel. No, right, a BO crap. Like this clone bullshit, like how they revive Palpatine. Yeah, like pretty much they bring back Palpatine just to save what's left of hope of the sequel trilogy. Like the Last Jedi was so divisive, like people were just like dropping this Star Wars at all. Like they're pretty much done with it after Rian Johnson's bullshit. Like yeah, I'm done. Like yeah, Last Jedi didn't do so well for me. Like this is not what I remember Star Wars about. Like fuck you, George Lucas, for being a sellout. Here, at least I could do it. At least to do like at least I get my like Ewok teddy bears in. So what's yours, douchebag? Haha. It's like the thing like with like he made the idea of a guy in a suit, like those worker droids, like those stubby like say like you just like stumble like better than walking like it was like a genius for that. Like, yeah, I'll look what this is like at this guy in a suit, just walking around, make it robotic as possible. I'm such a fucking genius for that. And the man looked like a zombie vampire thingy. I mean, yeah, like I know like cloning exists in the Star Wars universe, but it shouldn't be like used for such a bullshit reason to revive people. Like, what if it's not even the original Palpatine? Like, it was just some clone, like, with no memories of the original. Spam call. It's like freaking George Lucas, like, I know he's a genius, like, the original trilogy will always be one among the best movies ever. And, you know, freaking George Lucas being a fucking sell to Disney. Like, more money, like, Disney wants to be on George Lucas' pants for the Star Wars license. Like, generate billions for those sloppy executives. Warhammer 4K, 40K, yeah, hearsay. I never heard of Warhammer, but I watch some streamers who are big fans of it, so I know a little about it though. Oh! About going down, took you with me, motherfucker. We'll gore you with this horn. Yeah, it's like Star Wars. Like, I love the series. I enjoy watching the Clone Wars on Cartoon Network. Ryan Hell, did he? I mean, I only seen like half of the Clone Wars episodes, but it is a really good show. Like, I enjoy watching it. I don't know why I stopped watching it. My young brain is dumb. Like, I barely remember shit, like, in the past. They're not, like, important to remember. Things like that, like happy things, you know. I know there are some memories I rather want to forget, but, you know, can't escape from the past, you know, gotta learn from it. Yeah, it's like, I watch Scarface. It's pretty much my dad's favorite movie. Like, he loves, yep, like Al Pacino being such a badass in in the movie. And we bought the Wii game of Scarface. Like, I managed to beat the game for him because his boomer brain doesn't know why. But yeah, I enjoyed the movie and the game. It's pretty nice to have a game that is a what if Tony survived his assassination and rebuilt his drug empire from the ground up. I mean, that's how you do a what if game. Like your favorite character in the movie died, so why not make a game of him doing like badass stuff? Yeah, I remember it being so long. Like, showing off Tony's business connections, like shit like that. So like, yeah, there's like a bunch of filler in that movie. But I do enjoy the gore scenes, like Tony chainsaw the guy to half in the bathroom scene. Like that, yeah, that shit was so fucking shock value. Like, holy shit, shocking for sure. Yeah, for some reason Tony refused to kill civilians. It's kind of like one of the main flaw. Like, you know, Tony done like a lot of bad shit. So why he just suddenly has sympathies and not want to kill civilians. I mean, that makes what GTA fun, because you just pretty much kill whoever pisses you off. You just kill just for the shits and giggles. Yeah, like I did my fair share of killing in GTA. Like I love to blow shit up in San Andreas. Like, like fuck this guy and fuck that guy. Like this one guy who crashed you in the streets, and then you want to make sure this guy is absolutely dead. Like drive by shoot this guy in the face. The car should try to hitch a ride. Yeah, it's like Uber calling, like calls an Uber, like, and he just dips out like bar. Yeah, it's like Scarface was such a classic of a movie, and the Wii game kind of like it made up for like Tony's death. Like, yeah, we get to like help rebuild what he lost and get revenge on those assholes who double crossed him. Oh. Whoop. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Never get to watch Lord of the Rings. I'm planning to watch the trilogy. Like I forgot the director's name for it. Like, made the Lord of the Rings movies famous. Like, yeah, it's like lately I haven't been watching any new movies. Like, I've been to theaters watching new ones, like Venom, Spider-Man, Marvel, like shit like that. Like, I used to watch a lot of old movies with my dad back then. Like, I've seen Terminator 1, 2, 3, unfortunately. Watched RoboCop 1 and 2. Like, I've seen a lot of good old movies back then. Like, I've seen Taxi Driver, that has to be one of my favorite movies of all time. And Apocalypse Now, like, I seen it like last Thanksgiving. It's just like the experience like feels different when you're like half awake. Like, you've seen this shit happening in Apocalypse Now. Oh, fuck that fish. I want to get fish. Please. Fuck you, fish. It's like, yeah, that Apocalypse Now it tended to be surreal. Like, you seen this shit happening, like, yeah, this is how the Vietnam War vets like been through like really heavy shit. Like, it was like some nightmare they could not get out of. Like, and unfortunately, some of the vets still think they're still in Vietnam. Like, their minds are like trapped back there. I've been fun. Go cook dinner. Visit your sister. I'll be streaming tomorrow, probably at the same time. I'll probably want to like play a different game. I don't know which, but I'll let you know on my Discord. I'll link you the Discord. Like it's where I discuss where, yeah, it's my Discord. I can just talk off stream. Cool. All right. Yeah, it's good to have you here. Like, get to talk to. That's what I want for my streams. Like, I barely get any people to stay and watch. Just discuss movies and things like that. Okay, there you go. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it's good to have someone to discuss with. Yeah, like I'm not streaming just for clout or money. You know, I just stream because I just really want to interact with other people. That's my goal for streaming. You know, and get as much people to talk to, while maintaining like a small audience. I mean, that's not like how Vinny finds us. You know, he's a big streamer, but some shit happened to him, and he just wanted to just take it easy for his life. You know, like he one of the streams, like he just said he just wanted a smaller audience, because like having to like entertain 4,000 people is just really stress inducing. And yeah, I can understand that. Like regardless how much money you earn from subs and viewership and ads, like the guy really enjoys streaming. Like he just likes to make people laugh. It's like I want to be that kind of streamer, you know, while able to like learn the mistakes he made. Like you know, in his early streams, he just like he was like way more vulgar and not wise with his words. But right now he's like the most like one of the most humble persons you ever seen. You know, and the guy's really value his privacy. Like he only talks to like his closest friends. Like he feels comfortable talking to about, you know, about personal things. Like I'm just like simply another viewer to him, but you know, I understand the guy a lot, and I wish to like able to like have the shit. Fuck the stage. It's like just like get to able to like just have fun streaming and like not worry about life, you know. Like, you know, the guy kind of like been through some tough shit. Like he was in a pretty bad breakup, and he had like some tough moments, you know, in Catholic school. Like yeah, he went to a Catholic school and had to deal with some bitchy nuns, like slap on the hands with a ruler. Like yeah, that's kind of like really tough shit. Like I'm guessing that's why he doesn't talk much about his parents, probably for that reason. I used to be in the Catholic school too, but not that harsh, you know, compared to him. That's like the one, like the main reason I watch Vinny a lot. I mean, I can like relate a lot to him, you know. Pretty much like I'm like 10 years younger than him. Like I can see myself, like my future self, like in him, but like he's more like comfortable talking a lot. Like even now, I'm still like able to carry on the conversation with some friends, but you know, I mean, I do like to hang out with my friends. I just, you know, just prefer my like inner circle kind of things like that. There we go. It's like with the yeah, it's like kind of hard to like find streamers like him nowadays, since he kind of like semi-retired from streaming. Like only does a stream once or twice a week. Like I'm glad he started to like just focus on improving his lifestyle. Like the guy streams a lot back then before some slander shit hit him, which turns out to be completely false. You know, I don't really know to talk about him, you know, because you know I just don't want to talk about the slander shit, because you know that shit's not worth discussing at all. It's like, yeah, this humble jabroni really does not deserve so much shit, especially from, you know, a former member of his group. All because some pettiness, like being kicked out for taking away charity funds for his own benefit. Like, that guy really fucked up bad. Like, yeah, this is why you don't like see online friends as your best friends, because that shit can happen. Like, it's better to like meet that person in person. No shit like that. Still streaming, by the way. Like once I finish this game again, I'll do a raid for Jabroni Mike. He's still streaming. Like I don't personally know the guy, but he's one of my favorite streamers, and I kind of want to just give him a little shout out. You'll enjoy streams. Like he really brings in the funny. Like, you know, for me, I just more of a serious streamer, you know, serious gamer kind of guy. But you know, I like to joke once in a while. Like I don't do those vulgar jokes a lot, cause that's not the guy I want to be. No, I'm kind of like a guy who wants to be taken seriously, like advice kind of stuff. The type of guy who just gives out advice, like use your goddamn common sense. And you know, I just hear out people when they're stressed out, like just want to be that kind of guy. But first of all, I'm not your best friend or anything like that. That's like something like Vinny tries to avoid with the streams, you know. Like I'm not gonna choose favorites. Like I'm just here to just like provide comfort and entertainment. That's all. Like I'm not some counselor, you know. That's not my job. Not my job description in my streams. I stream because I like to have fun and get away from reality's bullshit. So yeah, please like respect my privacy. You know. Like I just wanted to, you know, just like Vinny's viewers, like they absolutely miss the guy. Like they miss streaming him every day, and I talk a lot to his viewers. Like, you know, like some of them say that their lives changed for the better because of Vinny, because he always like brings their mood up to the brightness, like max brightness. I mean, it's for the same too. Like honestly, like he helped me get through such a bullshit year, like before the pandemic got pandemic came. Like 2019 was like absolutely one of the worst years in my life. And then like around July in 2019, that's where I first watched his stream. I got put in because he's like he just loves to discuss about things he likes and like telling about some of his life. Like yeah, like you can just relate to him a lot because he does dumb stuff as a kid back then. But yeah, it's like like I'm aiming to be sort of a substitute streamer, but I'm not like I'll replace. You definitely want to check out Vinny Vinesauce whenever he streams. Like, yeah, guy's a really cool, chill dude, way more chill than me. Like I tend to like just rage to smash. Like, it's like yeah, he's like surprisingly chill about Smash, and me as like a serious Smash player. Yeah, like this is like you don't want to get on my bad side, kind of the sort. And it's hard to get on my bad side. But yeah, I'm mostly a chill dude. Like I'm not holding out against anything, everyone. I also have some other streamers I like to recommend, like Reinhardt of Chaos. Like he's a buddy of mine. He helped me get to Avaliat. He's a pretty cool dude to talk to. Like he streams a lot of games. And also another streamer I like to recommend, but right now she's currently on vacation. Like just wanted to take a break from this pandemic bullshit. She's in Sweden right now, and I really hope she has a safe vacation there. Like I really care for her a lot. Like she also helped me get through such a bullshit year. It's like, yeah, I see her as a close friend. Like, yeah, she's a really cool person. Like, yeah, like just right now, she just want to just take a break from pretty much everyone, I respect that, she wants her time alone. Like, I feel that too, like, me when I want to just relax, like, going to New York, like, that's me, just want to take a break from everything else, like, just want to able to enjoy life. It's like, yeah, you have this close friend, and suddenly he or she doesn't want to talk about nothing, like to talk to anyone. You get to worry, but you just like find out that they just want to like just have their time alone, and soon you understand that. Yeah, like anyways, but some other things I like to say. Yeah, like for streaming overall, that's bullshit. Yeah, for like as a streamer, it's hard to like just get the viewership you want. Like for me, I'm still struggling. Like, I'm like a lone wolf, like Kirito from Sword Art Online, favorite anime by the way. So fuck you if you hate it. Nah, I'm kidding. I get all the hate, but yeah, I just learned not to just deal with it, Anime is anime. Yeah, it's like I'm like the kind of guy who just lone wolves things, you know. Like I only trust my closest friends with things, like when I'm struggling to have. Like me and my folks too, yeah. I just turn to them whenever I feel really shitty. Like, yeah, like that. It's like streaming, yeah. You like when you first start streaming, you just absolutely should find some people to help out, and they'll help you out. You know, just like promoting is like good. Like you grow this channel, you get to grow your channel. They'll grow your channel. Like gardening. Like yeah, like I paid a lot of money to be able to stream, like have good internet, so I can have a good quality stream for you guys. Like yeah, I would like, it's like the day when I get like 100 viewers or so. Like yeah, I'll definitely have so much fun streaming. Just like beware of, you know, parasocial things, because like this is like with Vinny, like that's Vinny's kind of like the issue with Vinny Bond Sauce. Like he does not like to have such parasocial stuff, and I can understand that because it can be overbearing a lot. So yeah, like me as a streamer, don't expect me to be your best friend, because I'm just here to stream and entertain. Like not to get to hear your problems 24/7, you know. Like I have like a few close friends for that reason, and I trust them. Sort of like streamers or blah blah blah. Stop. Streamer talk, serious business. Like yeah, I have also things I want to vent to, but you know, not as much, because you know I just keep the things inside me. I can handle it pretty well. Like you know, like I'm that chill of a person. I just really don't want to like just vent, like even for the smallest things, you know. Like it's not worth like venting about daily life problems. Like that's easy to keep in. Things that can like affect your life a lot. Yeah, that's the thing you want to vent about to others. And you got things to vent to, like, well, you know, right now it's okay. Yeah, just go ahead and say what you want. You know, just let all that hot air outside of your body. Yeah, my ears are all open, both my ears, no infections. It's like this like with streaming and talking to you chat members. Yeah, it makes it things easier for me, you know. But, you know, it's like with this parasocial thing that is what's on Twitch, that's been a big problem. Like I don't want to just risk sorry, Rex getting into that. Like, I value my privacy. It's like I just like to just not to deal with other people's problems, since I'm just like here to like socialize and interact with chat members. So like I know there's like a bunch of streamers who doesn't give a shit to your viewers, and I don't want to be that kind of streamer, but I'll just say, just like a rule here, like just respect my privacy. Like, and I got a Discord for a reason, you like to interact with me. But yeah, just like my privacy is first, so you can able to talk to me in my Discord chat, but that's it. Like, I can't be here 24/7. I have close friends I trust, and it's been like a long time knowing them, so I trust them. Yeah, it's like work, like in the morning. Like, for real, like I gotta like sleep early because I cannot risk being late to work. They'll eventually catch on and they'll just cut my days, and I don't want that because I got to save up money. Like, I've been spending too much this year, so I gotta really take seriously at this age right now. Yeah, with credit card debts and the sort, they can really screw you over if you're ever like you ever get into debt. You must pay it back immediately. Like, no matter how small, you gotta like pay it back. Like, for real, it's no joke. A lot of people are in debt because they were like reckless with their money spending, and they don't take care of it enough of their finances. Like, yeah, for sure. Like, holy shit. Like, you gotta like take that shit seriously. Like, some of my friends are in debt, so, and they have still been through even like 3 years later. It sucks for sure. So yeah, like, money for like right now, I'm like good with money. I'm not here to just make bank. I'm just here to entertain people and get to interact. Just help me with my introverted self. Yeah, I feel more confident talking. Yeah, thanks to streaming. Yeah, this is why I like what streaming. Like, get to game with you guys. Like, yeah, it's really fun. So yeah, this is like in near the end of the stream. So I want to say thanks to everyone who came to watch, even those who lurk. I appreciate it. Just hear me just rambling about like old movies and shitty problems we discuss. But yeah, I like to just keep things positive. And if anyone just want to talk about more serious stuff, that's I'm okay with. Like, I'll never want to bring up serious stuff unless Chad wants to. Like, I'm all ears for sure. In the stream, just vent all you want. Just don't try to be overbearing, because I don't like that. Like, I would appreciate everyone to like just follow the rules and enjoy the streams, like, enjoy interacting with me, because I do like to like get to meet people and can understand them, like understand others. Nice, 52 minutes. Well, that's it. Sorry. My throat's kind of hurting. I've been talking nonstop. Like, I really don't want that air on my streams. Like, I gotta keep it discussing, and yeah, this really helps with me talking more, like, feel more confident. Hope I get to hang out with my friends this Friday before things get really cold. Like, get to play some games together. So yeah, it's like, yeah, end the stream right now. So thanks again for watching. It's like I'm gonna rate someone. Like, I wanna rate Jabroni Mike because he's a cool dude. He's one of Finney's friends, so yes, he's a joy to watch. It's like Jabroni Mike. So yeah, thanks again for coming by to the stream. Hope you have a good day. So anyone want to watch Jabroni Mike? Yeah, I'll be on like Jabroni's Mike's chat like all night. I'm not sure which game still I want to stream for tomorrow. Probably Castlevania. Like, I got a bunch of games I haven't even played yet. But we'll see. I'll let you know on the Discord. So yeah, thanks again for coming by. Have a good day. Thank you.
After you've been drained, you can take a load off after you get a load out. You know what I mean?